Hi everyone, it's Nicole. Welcome back for another plan with me. Today I'll be doing a plan with me in my B6 inserts for the week of May 14th, and I'm using this really cool kit from ShopJessicaHearts. I want to say this was a mystery kit, maybe around this time last year, but it's called City Chic, and it is so pretty. I love the artwork. It's very different. The artwork is very original and unique, which I like, and I had a trip to the city planned for this weekend, so I decided this would be the perfect kit to use. Every time I plan to go to New York City, I forget to use this kit. I forget that I have it, and I remembered this time, so I decided to use it for this week. I'm only going to New York City for one day this weekend. I'm going on Sunday, but any other time that I go to New York and I have an extended stay, it's usually around the holidays, so like Christmas or New Year's, and I'm sorry, but my Christmas and New Year's theme kits take precedent anytime I stay over in the city, so I thought this would be fun to use, and it does have kind of like a springy feel almost, so I thought this kit would be fun to use this week. I started each day with a black glitter header. I love black glitter headers, and I like that there were a lot of black accents in this kit because I feel like I don't get to pull in some stickers from my collection that I really enjoy using because I use a lot of pastel kits and the black stickers just wouldn't look as right. So I was really excited to be working with this kit because it gave me a chance to use some stickers that I haven't gotten a chance to use in a while. Anyways, I started off on my sidebar. There were a couple of quote box options that I could choose from. The one was City Chic, and the one that I ultimately went for says, "I'm in love with cities I've never been to." I've been to New York City 100 times. I loved the kind of like paint splatters in the background and the font of the quote box. So I decided to go with that one. I pulled in a couple of habit trackers that were not a part of the kit. I pulled in just some plain ones from Piper Paper Company. And then I put down a Ombre weekly box to track my work hours, which I like to do every week. I've had to recently start taking a lot of vitamins and supplements, so I definitely need to keep on track with those. I had some blood work and it wasn't fantastic, so I gotta work on turning my insides around. But I like how the habit trackers kind of bookend the start and finish of my sidebar. But anyway, moving on into the day-to-day, I had to get to work a little bit early on Monday just to kind of catch up with my boss. So I got in at about 7:30, but I wanted to remind myself that I had to wake up extra early. So I pulled in a quarter box that came with the kit, and that little alarm clock came with the kit as well. And if I didn't mention this before, I'll mention it now. I am doing a Plan As I Go style spread. I actually sat down to film this on Wednesday, so I got a really late start, but it did give me the opportunity to plan in this style. I like to plan in this style when I know most of my plans. It's just easier for me, at least, to put down the things kind of sporadically and not in any sort of linear order when I have an idea of what has gone on in my week or what is going to happen. But anyway, I finally decided on a full box there, and then there was a task that I wanted to remind myself to do on Monday. So I pulled in a pink plain strip of washi, and I pulled in a Don't Forget sticker. I pulled in gold foil this week. That Don't Forget sticker is from Rose Colored Days. Those are some of my favorite stickers. I have to actually stock up on my gold ones because I'm running out of that color foil. But on Monday on my lunch, I stopped to pick up some supplements that I was speaking about earlier. So I went to Rite Aid, and I originally marked it with a little thing and a shop sticker from Cessav. I didn't really like the way that it turned out though, so I do end up pulling it up, and I just end up layering a plain gold foiled arrow from Cessav underneath the shop sticker. While that dries, I did move down to the bottom of the day. I put down a half box and I just pulled in the marble patterned one, and I layered a sneaker from Piper Paper Company over that. Marvin and I took a walk by a park right by our house. We don't even have to drive there. It's actually kind of like in our backyard, which is really nice and convenient. It overlooks the water, so it was a really nice night and a nice we figured it was a nice time to take a walk. We hadn't done that since we moved into the house, and it was pretty warm that night, so it was an enjoyable evening. Now I'm just fiddling with those SadiesStickers to mark that I had to go pick up some supplements. Not only do I have to start taking a bunch of supplements, but I have to kind of change up the way that I eat. The issue with my blood work is I have really inflamed cells, which isn't good because it makes me more susceptible to diseases that like may run in my family or something like that. So I have to decrease my carb intake, increase my intake of like healthy fats like avocado and things like that. And I have to up my intake of omega-3, so I have to eat like a lot more salmon. But if you guys do keto, if you stick to a keto diet, let me know if you have like favorite recipes or favorite snacks and things like that, because I've never really had to watch what I eat or anything like that. So this is definitely going to be new to me. But anyway, moving on to Tuesday, I started off with a half box and I pulled in that really cute teapot sticker from a $2 Tuesday from SadiesStickers. I do have a code for her shop and I'll link it down below if you're interested. But she did that like a month or so ago and I really love that little teapot. I think it's so cute. But I went to breakfast with my boss that morning, so I marked it with the half box and the teapot. After breakfast, I had a meeting to attend, so I pulled in a gold foiled flag from Clever Gal Crafts, and then I wanted to follow up on a quote that I was waiting for, I think. So I pulled in a quarter box from the kit and then a gold foiled money icon from Simply Watercolor Co. I got it from like a foiled sampler sheet that she had for sale. Underneath that, I put down a full box. I always like to save the coffee-related full boxes for Monday, but because the Ombre Weekly box that I used was the same sort of shade, I just saved it for Tuesday. But that coffee looks so good. It looks like a caramel frappuccino, which is one of my favorite things to drink in the summertime. Let's see. What am I doing now? I was having a really hard time with layering stickers this week. For whatever reason, nothing that I put together came out the way that I wanted it to. So I had to send a few emails. I actually had to send 3 emails, and there was a 3 heart or like, I don't know, cross in this instance, checklist with a little to-do header on the side. So I thought that was perfect just to remind myself for each of the emails that I had to send. So I ended up just putting that down at the bottom and placing the gold foiled sticker on the side for later use. That foiled laptop that I was fiddling with before was also from the Simply Watercolor Co. sampler sheet. On Wednesday, I had a few meetings to attend, so I listed them with a heart checklist from Rose Colored Days, but above it, I did put down a strip of washi and another scripted text sticker from Rose Colored Days. I was absolutely obsessed with the strips of washi that came with this kit, the kind of like Dalmatian patterned washi and the heart washi is just so cute. Next, I'm putting down the full box. I definitely wanted the girl to be kind of like the central focus of the spread, so I used her on Wednesday. I really love the artwork of this kit. I think it's so pretty. But anyway, I put down a little thing and then I repurposed that gold foil icon from Simply Watercolor Co. to, I don't remember. I have to follow up with so many different people for my job, so that's probably what I was marking. I had to remind myself to follow up with someone. I work part of my job is kind of like project management, so it's constantly following up with people on things, so I feel like that's half of what I mark in my planner. But anyway, underneath that, I put down a bow clip from SadiesStickers. Again, that was part of one of her $2 Tuesdays, and I used that to mark a report that I had to begin on that day. And then I had to pick up some skincare from my sister after work, so I took a flag from the kit and a kind of like a skincare bottle from a sheet that I had from GP Sticker Studio, which is one of my favorite sheets. It did say cleanse on the bottom or something like that, but I just ended up cutting off the text. On Thursday, I had a meeting very early in the morning and I decided to do a Starbucks run for everyone that was going to attend. So I pulled in that large Starbucks cup from the kit and used it to mark the Starbucks run. And then I marked my meeting the same way that I marked my meeting on Tuesday with a Clever Gal Crafts flag. And then I started working from the bottom up just to see how much space I had. I wanted to put that full box at the bottom. It's just easier for me to kind of see how much space I'm working with when I know I want to put a full box in a particular place. Next, I wanted to mark editing. So to do that, I pulled in the polka dot strip of washi, and then I wanted to do some layering with that monitor that came with the kit. So I placed a edit sticker over top of the screen, and I thought that came out really cute. The edit sticker is from Rose Colored Days as well. I didn't think I was going to get a lot of use out of those stickers, but I ended up pulling them in a lot in different spreads. Next, I wanted to mark a meeting that I had after my lunch break, so I pulled in a half box, and then I pulled in a foiled clock icon from Planning World. That is from a Leftovers monthly kit that I used, I think, last year, but I hung on to it, and I do get some use out of it, so I thought that was convenient. Moving on to Friday, I started off with a full box, and then I pulled in a foiled icon from White Deer Stationery. I pulled in a bunch of pinks that didn't necessarily match the kit exactly, but I never really get too picky when it comes to that. But I had to send, surprise, surprise, another email, so I pulled in the little laptop icon from White Deer Stationery. And then we had a meeting on Friday with all of the managers, so I pulled in just the appointment label that came with the kit. And then I wanted to mark my video, so I pulled in the flag and the time to plan sticker that came with the kit, and I just put the upload sticker, again from Rose Colored Days, off to the side. And again, I really like how that came out. For whatever reason, I started planning from the bottom up. But above that, I pull in a sports bra from Piper Paper Company. I wanted to remind myself to sign up and attend a yoga class, which I haven't done in forever. I definitely want to get back on track and start attending my yoga classes regularly again. And then the last thing that I wanted to mark for this day was that I wanted to get my voiceover done. So I just used the asterisk icon that came with a kit. Flipping over to the next part of the week, I started off by just placing down the glitter headers again. Then working on the weekend, I wanted to get the house cleaned on Saturday since I'd be in the city all day Sunday. So I pulled in a strip of washi from the kit, and those cleaning day stickers are from Arctic Paper Studio. I think I got those during a $2 Tuesday, and I really like the two different fonts that she paired together for those stickers. I pushed that down just a little bit because I wanted to save some room, just to remind myself to kind of take the morning and relax a bit. The past few weeks have been a little crazy just in my personal life and in my work life, so I wanted to just take Saturday morning and kind of spend some time with myself. So I put down a little coffee cup and the home sticker. I'll probably do some YouTube binging or something like that. But anyway, underneath of the cleaning day sticker, I put down the full box, and then I also wanted to remind myself to take my car for a car wash if it's not raining. It's been raining for like 5 days straight now, so if it doesn't rain, I'm gonna go get my car washed. So I just pulled in a small flag from the kit and the car icon to mark that. And then I do want to set aside some time just to send a few work emails, so I pulled in a pink laptop from Tickled Pink Planning to mark that. And then I put down one of the half boxes from the kit just to save a place if Marvin and I end up going to grab dinner or something like that. Starting off on Sunday, this is the day that I'm going to be going into the city. So I always buy my tickets on my phone. There's like a transit app that I use. I usually take the train into the city, so I just used a foiled icon from Planning World and a little thing from the kit. And then again, I just wanted to get my full box down and out of the way, so I put the Skyline full box down towards the bottom, and then underneath that I pulled in the extra label that came with the kit just to mark that I wanted to prep for work for the next week. I'm not exactly sure what we're going to be doing when we actually get to the city. We usually pick a different part of New York and kind of just explore it. Sometimes we'll go downtown. We really don't stay in Midtown. But I just put down a half box to save a place for whatever we end up doing, and I decorated it with some of the hearts that came with the kit. And then I left that center space between the half box and the full box blank just because I didn't really know what plans we had or what we would end up doing, so I wanted to save a space so I could grow into Sunday and mark whatever we end up doing. And then I did use a few pieces of the deco to decorate the Happy Thought and Next Week section. And I really loved the washi that came with this kit, so I wanted to get some use out of it. So I just lined the bottom of the checklists on that list page with the washi that came with the kit. I'm just trimming it down. And again, I didn't really do too much with the list section this week. I did place the final piece of deco that I had in the to-do section, and then I just placed a heart next to each section of the lists. After that, I went in and filled everything out. I really love the way that this spread turned out. I think this kit is so super cute, and I hope she does bring it back one day because it is really pretty, and I think the artwork is so unique and fun. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Here is a shot of the backside as well. I did leave myself some room again to grow into the weekend, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, and I'll chat with you all soon. Bye-bye.